In this end time, before the coming of Christ, the Church owes the world an experience with God. The Church has offered doctrines, dogmas, rites, and theology for a long time, but little experience of His presence. We need more books that talk about our experiences with God. However, this can only be obtained by seeking God in prayer or spending time with Him, not only amid life's trials and afflictions, but at all times and under all circumstances. Sue does a wonderful job in this regard. She has gathered spiritual wisdom through her trials, has been flexible, and has allowed herself to be formed without departing from the faith. All of this has given her a broad experience with God that can inspire others to seek the same. Sue writes about topics that are fundamental to me and that are at the core of my most recent books, such as the importance of cultivating an intimate relationship with God, faith, covenant with God, changing mindsets, deliverance from diseases, and the role of demons in them, and the power that Jesus released on the cross so that we can forgive and be forgiven, be set free, and receive inner healing and deliverance. Sue has not forgotten that every believer can be empowered and used by God to perform miracles. We must be prepared to go and impart that power to others who need it. But most of all, Sue challenges Christ's church to be a true body that puts into practice spiritual exercises that have been left on the back burner, such as prayer, fasting, and faith, and allows us to walk in God's supernatural power. Healing Rain is a powerful book that I highly recommend. Sue has written a practical guide to developing an intimate relationship with God. It includes several concepts and principles I have always believed in, written about, and walked out throughout my life. God is not a theory or a religion. He is our Heavenly Father, and He longs to have a living experience with us, His children in His creation, until we come to have an eternal, continuous, and growing relationship like the one Jesus had with Him. As I express in my book, Cultivating an Intimate Relationship with God, we need to know Him to have that relationship with our Heavenly Father. We need to relate to Him because our relationship with God is based on love, obedience, fear of God, trust, communication, and commitment. Sue Detweiler's Healing Rain is set to become a catalyst for end-time revival. Jesus is coming back soon, and He is coming for a church without spot or wrinkle, with an ongoing relationship with Him and fully committed to advancing His kingdom. Be assured that you are ready to receive Him. Apostle Guillermo Maldonado, King Jesus International Ministry, Miami, Florida. Introduction. Awakened to the supernatural realm. Have you awakened from the dead of night into a supernatural fight between life and death? I remember dropping to my knees when I could not escape from my house set ablaze by an arsonist's hand. I prayed the prayer that everyone prays when they believe they will die. Help! I would have died in that fire, unable to save my 5-week-old baby, Rachel, if it hadn't been for the obedience of my mother to fast, pray, and meditate on Isaiah 43 weeks